Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to Play by Email 6 turn 9. And now, the warrior, I'm not interested what this guy is gonna do right now. What I'm interested in is this side. Hello, Kyoto. So Kyoto has grown and it's 3 turns pottery, 4 turns monument, 1 turn of a delay, but it shouldn't really be a big problem, and I most probably will be able to buy the stone quite soon, or maybe even will not have to buy the stone. Actually, I want to check out one thing though. It's 4 turns, 5 turns, 6 turns. Alright, we're not gonna flip around this way, and no, it goes to the stone, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now this one, I'm entering the... Yeah, I know you're mad. Don't look at me like that. Don't give me those eyes. Right, so the vote did win to go here. But first, cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got... a map. A bloody map. Now, but though it is a map, it actually revealed quite interesting stuff in here, because it is a coast. It also would seem we've got 2 more silver. So now there's a slight problem about the Pantheon choosing, basically. There's a slight problem about Pantheon choosing, but first let's move the scout here too. I see another cow. And I do not see any city-state borders yet, so there is a slight chance that I can actually fit in a city in here. But look at this side, alright? There's like silk, which is an extra luxury. There's 2 silver, which is quite nice too. The only problem, it's actually a grassland silver. No, it's a grassland hill. The only problem on this side though, it is quite accessible by frigate attack. So, and there's a river also in here, but if I would like to settle on the river, I cannot really like get the silver in here, so that's not really that cool. And basically all those hills in here, that's it. The rest is like grassland, right? So yeah, there's 2 silver, yeah, there's silk, but overall, if I plant a city, I don't know, here, well, sorry, I could fit in city in here. Well, let's take that discussion when we're gonna get a second scout. Probably gonna move here, and then we can check out what's going on. So I assume this scout goes south to explore the rest of this coastal spot. I don't see a reason right now to move north, since we've got the map in here. There's no ruins, no city-states, no nothing, except maybe a spot for another city. But so I assume the scout's gonna scout here and check out this coastal spot, if it's actually viable or not. Unless somebody disagrees with that idea, then leave it in the comment, basically. Alright, so let's check out the comments from the previous turn. So, Michael, citadel left of your capital is better than on the jungle. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. I actually forgot that if I get a citadel on the jungle, it will actually remove the jungle. So, but also there's one little thing though about removing the jungle and having a citadel on the jungle. Now, as you know, this is a coastal city, right? So theoretically, but just theoretically, I can put a ship on this lake. Okay, so if I get a ship on this lake and there's like frigates attacking here, if I remove the jungle, I don't think I can shoot here. I'm not sure how this jungle actually works. That's a slight problem. I do believe from this tile a ship can shoot here, but if from this tile, yeah, exactly, how does this work? Like from this tile I could shoot, but for example, can I shoot this tile from the lake tile, right? Or can I shoot from this lake tile this tile? That's the question. Definitely I cannot shoot through the jungle. I cannot shoot like this, I cannot shoot like this, right? So the question is, can I shoot like this? Because if I cannot shoot like this, probably removing jungle could be a little bit more beneficial. It has more pros than cons, because it actually allows me to shoot, put a boat in here, even two boats in here, that can shoot on the ships in here. Yes, it could be quite possible this ship will be targeted, but at the same time that's quite good, because it gives those two ships, or even those three ships, another target to shoot, which would not be my city, which in the long term, if you have a problem versus ships, you rather want it to shoot versus units than a city itself, right? So overall, this is a quite cool defensive spot for a city, because the city can be shot by 4, perhaps 5. I mean, I know this is this is a discussion for far future, but it is something we could discuss right now. Is it actually worthwhile to remove the jungle and having a citadel in here that will actually damage 3 ships at the same time? Yes, it opens one spot, but also opens one spot for me to shoot back. So theoretically it gives me, yes, it opens my capital for 1 unit to do more damage to it, but also it damages 3 units at the same time if they want to shoot. So theoretically they cut down the... Okay, let's look at this from this perspective. I know it's not like right now, but we could start this discussion right now. It's not really like a big problem. Basically, if I put a citadel in here, it damages 2 ships. And 2 ships can shoot, right? If I open this one up, yes, I open it up to 3 ships, but the 3 ships can be damaged, and 2 ships cannot be damaged by a citadel. Though those 2 ships can still be shot by the units in here. And like this unit is out of reach anyway, and this unit can be reached by this side, so theoretically there's 5 ships that I can shoot. That would be if I could get crossbows in the citadel in here, even with a castle. If I can get to a castle, I mean, like, that would demand enormous amounts of frigates to actually pass through a citadel, crossbows, and a city with a castle with a galleys or whatever inside of that city, and another boat floating around in here. But as I said, that's like for future. But also that means that my plan is a little bit... This city looks quite defensive if the spots and tiles are good in here. But the problem is this side. Wherever I put a city in here, it can be shot by 4 units. Right, even here by 5 units. So basically, in here also by 5 units. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically every single tile that I would like to put the city, from what I see in here, is basically 5 frigates attack. And quite poor defensive, because those hills are actually going to damage my ability to defend this city. Same goes, for example, for this ship tile, because I cannot shoot with a unit standing behind in here. So it takes away 1 unit. But that's again a talk for future. Alright, what are the comments? Nick. Yeah, well, sadly it was not a population ruin or a culture ruin, it was map. And yeah, it could be until 2016 before we'll finish this game. That's absolutely a possibility. Display by emails. Yes, Idri, I agree. We're gonna go south with the scout. Scout that side. Jack, what's my honest opinion on Filthy Robot? Do not hold back. Please elaborate the question. Because I'm kind of fond of Filthy Robot, though he's sometimes a little bit painful to talk to and be with, though. But alright, Copper, what do we have in here next? I agree with setting cities in defensive spots for coastal. Yeah, that's actually true if I take over the coastal empires. But I guess if there's no coastal capital, well, I would need to keep the coastal capital. Well, I guess we can talk about it later on when we see more of the map. Right, anything else? Just take a quick look at demographics. Somebody's rocking strong food, but hammer wise, let's say I'm good. Right, so I guess that's it for this turn. There's not going to be a straw poll this time because I know I want to go south, unless you're going to object that tremendously in the comments, then maybe I'll make a straw poll. But I think we should go south. There is no other option, just go south in here and scout the coast. Alright, so I guess that's it for this turn, so thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Best wishes, Yoruus out.